welcome back. This is Jennifer, here for another lesson. Today I'm going to teach you the bead stitch. Look how neat that looks. It's a pretty easy stitch. There's one kind of complicated thing about it, but we'll work through it. So for bead stitch, you need an even number of chains. And so I've started off with 16, like I usually do. And the first thing you want to do, it is an alternating pattern. So, so every other row, you're just doing single crochet across. And then on the right side rows, you're going to be doing your bead stitch. And right side, this is the right side, this is the wrong side. With bead stitch, it still looks pretty similar, but with some stitches it's pretty obvious which one is supposed to be facing outward. But alright, so here we go. So we've chained 16, and what we want to do, we're going to start with a single crochet row. So in the second chain from the hook, we just single crochet across. Shouldn't be too complicated. We should all be pretty well, have single crochet down pretty well by now. So I'm going to go ahead and single crochet across, and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I've single crocheted across. I have one stitch left right here. Go ahead and do that. Okay, now what you want to do, this is one of those patterns where you're going to have a different amount of turning chains depending on which side you're on. So after you've finished with the single crochet row, you're going to chain 3 and turn. And then when we finish this row, we're just going to chain 1 and turn. So we chain 3. We skip the first stitch like we normally would because this stitch belongs to that chain. So this is our first double crochet. So what we're going to do is we're going to go work into that next stitch with a double crochet. Okay, this next part is where it gets tricky. This is where we form this wrapped looking section here. Okay, so what you want to do, take your time with it if you need to. Don't get too discouraged. Yarn over. We're going to work into this hole right here. We're going to put your hook in this hole and back out this way. You're going to yarn over and pull through 3 times, counting this one. So we've done 1, yarn over, insert again in the same place, pull up a loop, and then do it one more time. Yarn over, insert hook, pull up a loop. Now you should have 7 loops on your hook. And what you want to do is yarn over and pull through 6 of them. And this is kind of the tricky part, getting this through all of them. So if you need to just do a couple at a time, that's okay. You want to come up right here. So you have 2 loops left. You're going to yarn over and pull through those 2. So there's our first one right there. From here, we're going to yarn over. We're going to skip that next stitch and go into the next one with a double crochet, and then we're going to do it again. Okay, there's our double crochet. We're going to yarn over, put it through here. There's 1, 2, and 3. Yarn over, pull through 6 so that we come out here. Yarn over, pull through. Okay, skip the next one into here with a double crochet. Okay, yarn over. There's 1, 2, and 3, yarn over, yarn over, pull through 2. You just do it this way all the way across, making sure to skip. If you went into every one, you'd have too many. These stitches are too wide, and you just have too many stitches in that space. Double crochet, yarn over, through, there's 1, 2, and 3, yarn over, pull through 6 of them, yarn over, pull through 2. We're getting there. Skip 1, double crochet in this one, yarn over, 1, 2, and 3, yarn over, pull through 2, double crochet, yarn over, 1, 2, and 3, yarn over, pull through 6, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, this is our last one for the row. Double crocheted, and then 1, 2, and 3, and over, pull through 2. Our last stitch, we just double crochet into it. Okay, and now we chain 1 and turn. And now we're going to just single crochet all the way. And this pattern, it kind of counts that chain 1 as a stitch because it has you going into the second. Very often you don't count a chain 1 for single crochet as a stitch, but this pattern it must be doing that because it says to skip the first one and go into here. And in my little swatch here, it seems to work out. It doesn't, you know, the edges are still straight. So we're going to single crochet across. Pretty easy. Sometimes when you have to crochet on top of a some stitches, it'll be weird to go through them because they don't work out quite right. So you have to figure out where to put your hook through them. But this one is pretty straightforward, normal stitches. So right now we're working on the wrong side. So anytime we're working our bead stitches, we're on the right side. And then on our wrong side rows, we're single crocheting. Almost there. Okay, and then when we get here, we have this turning chain here, and again you can crochet into the top of it here. I usually just go into the whole chain. Okay, and now we need to chain 3 and turn. And now we do another row of bead stitch. So again, we skip this first one because it belongs to this one. We yarn over, we double crochet into there. And we start our bead stitch. 1, 2, and 3. Pull through. That's probably the hardest part in my opinion, is pulling through that many loops. And then we skip this one, and we work into here with a double crochet. And then yarn over. 1, 2, and 3. And from here on out, it is the same thing. You finish this row, you chain 1, turn, and do a row of single crochet, and you alternate between your bead stitch and your single crochet. And that's it. Yeah, it really would be a great stitch pattern to try out with different weights of yarn. Like a lightweight yarn might be nice, or even a big bulky one. But yeah, that's it. I hope you've enjoyed this lesson. Make sure to comment. Let me know how you're doing. That would be great. And make sure you subscribe. Have a good one.